Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ask Alexa Therapy Facebook Live. So excited to be here tonight. Really just wanted to check in again. I know Christmas Eve and Christmas are coming up so quickly, and also New Year's Eve is just right around the corner. And I want to make sure that we start talking about New Year's resolutions. So I think at this time of the year, so many times people put so much pressure on themselves of trying to do this huge New Year's resolution, trying to change these major life goals overnight, which is really, really hard. And I think it's also set yourself up for failure, but also to put so much added pressure on you that you really don't need. This is something you want to enjoy doing your New Year's resolution. This is something you want to be able to say, I want to incorporate this in my everyday life. So I would say pick things that you can do every day, small steps, working out more, maybe eating healthier, or taking some more self-care. Hi, Mary Kay, thank you so much for joining us. And Richard Fraser, thank you so much. So I really want to make sure when you're thinking about your New Year's resolutions, really think about how you can do them, resolutions that physical resolutions, emotional resolutions, but also spirituality type of resolutions, ways that you can be rounded in all of those areas, because it's so important to, as you're doing these resolutions and trying to accomplish them, that you're also good to yourself. And as I said before, wanting to enjoy them, because I think so many times people will set up this huge, huge life-changing event that they want to do once that clock strikes 12. And then the next day they wake up and maybe the first day or two that they can really follow through. But it becomes very discouraging if you set up these huge, huge goals and then expect to see results within a couple of days. So again, I would love to hear any of your New Year's resolutions, anyone that's watching. Kathy, nice to see you. And Peter, if anybody has any New Year's resolutions that they're working on or would like to share, please send us an email at alexas29@AOL, or find us also at askalexatherapy.com. You can send us an email there. And please check out the Alexa Show at my own YouTube channel, Ask Alexa Therapy. And my new Year's show will be coming up very soon, so more announcements will come very, very soon. So please keep posted. Mary Kay, she said, my New Year's resolution is to work out more in my home and not have to go to the gym and wear a mask. Good point. I know a lot of times, sometimes getting to the gym in general before COVID was tough, was kind of, hard to be motivated. But I think now having to go to the gym and wearing a mask, especially if anybody has any health problems or it's just not comfortable, I could see where, that's just an extra barrier to go. So I think it's important to be able to do it in your home. I mean, there's so many different YouTube channels, there's videos, all these live streaming that you can probably download for free and be able to be in your own home and also feel comfortable. Because if you want to go to the gym, if you want to work out, you want to make sure you're not dreading it or you're not enjoying it, because that's what I really want to push across to you guys, is make sure you enjoy your New Year's resolutions. Make sure it's not like this thing that you really look forward to. You don't want to be like, oh, I can't believe I have to do this again, because that's not going to stick. So you want to make these achievable goals, these steps that you could take every day, but also that you can enjoy it, so this could also be part of your lifestyle. Also, I wanted to bring up, I think especially during this time of year and with COVID, so many people are just having a hard time. It could be a very dark time for some people, financially, emotionally, loss of a loved one, loss of a job, and also a lot of the isolation. Because yes, maybe these Christmas parties, these New Year parties aren't the same anymore, that we were able to have all this peer and social support as we went out. So I think it's really important of finding also for New Year's how to celebrate, but also how to give back to the community. And it could be something small. I'm here based in New York, and we just had a major, major snowstorm. And I think it's so amazing, just small steps. I was watching something on the news that these young high school boys every year come together and shovel all the elderly people and all the women that live alone, people who can't shovel their own driveways and sidewalks. And they do it for free. And they will not take a tip. They will not take any money. They do it out of the kindness of their heart. Something that small is huge. I know that a lot of my neighbors have snow blowers, and I love them, because you know what? they snow blow my sidewalk and my driveway, and that is huge. We know we have a young baby at home. It's hard to dress everybody up and go outside and start shoveling. So I think something like that really goes a long way. Also, maybe just calling a friend or reaching out to someone who's having a tough time. You don't have to fix their problem. It's not about fixing. It's about support. It's about listening to them. It's about letting them know you care. And I think that's so important for anybody, is knowing that someone cares about us. Somebody is thinking about us. I know I get text messages or a friend will call me up just to say hi and see how you're doing. And I see so many of my wonderful friends. Thank you so much for joining us. Kathy, Liza, Bob. It just, things like this and the support is so amazing and really helps us get through these hard times. So also please share with me if anyone has any ways they're going to give back to the community. It could even be maybe driving someone to the supermarket or going food shopping for someone, because I know so many people are just so nervous about going to the supermarket and frightened about buying food, and that's something that we shouldn't have to worry about. So I think it's so incredible, just these small things, because we all make a difference. Hi Lois, so nice to see you. My cousin is back on, and Andrea, thank you. So I think it's really important. Always are there for each other, and we're always going to help each other, because you know what, we all need it. We don't have to go through this alone, and I think it's not a competition. It's not a race to say, you know, I can be strong and I'm not going to ask for help and I should get over this. That's what life is about. We all need each other and we need support. So again, I think it's so important to make sure that your New Year's resolutions are, again, something that is good for you, something that you can join, and something that you can really implement in your life. Andrea says, I helped a woman unload her groceries the other day. Wonderful. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I bet that woman just made her day. It's just paying it forward. And I think that's what's so important. I think in this world, we need that. We really need to make the person smile, to do something really gentle for somebody, and something they would never expect, because I think it's just so wonderful. I squeezed at the grocery store and left from a panic attack because everyone stared at me. I know, that can be horrible. You know, if you do sneeze at the grocery store or anything like that, people are really worried about with the whole COVID, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. So just like that, I think it's really important, guys, to know and be aware of those that are around you. They might look like everything's okay, but we're all going through this together, and we really have to be supportive and really think of each other and be good to each other. Hi, John. Thank you so much for joining us. So again, please check out Ask Alexa Therapy on my YouTube channel, and also the Alexa Show, which is going to be coming up soon, special New Year's edition. And we'll be hearing from all my past guests and also finding out a lot about their different New Year's resolutions, because I think it's so important to hear what also other people are doing. And it's okay. You don't have to be original. I think if something really sticks with you, and you said, wow, that's something I want to try. And you know what? If it doesn't feel right once you do it, it's okay to switch to another New Year's resolution. You don't have to stick through something if it's just not working or if it's just not in your heart to do. So I really think choose your New Year's resolutions from your heart. Choose them for their good for you and something that you can achieve, but also something you can enjoy. Again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I just wanted to stop by and say hi and wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Max and I are getting ready. Spinach balls will be made very soon, and we'll also be getting really ready for New Year's Eve. So again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and have a good night. And God bless everybody.